women's 100-meter final. We'll choose the 3 runners that will compete in the 100 for the United States in London. And this is a fair start, and Madison is away, and so is Carmelita Jeter. Felix trying to catch up. Here is Madison in front, Jeter on the outside. Those two to the line together. It will be Jeter to win it. Madison in second and close for third.
I think Allyson Felix is just off of the team. Carmelita Jeter wins in 10:92. She overhauled Tianna Madison late. But is it Tarmoh that snuck in to out-lean her training partner? Here's the end. Look on the right side in lane 1. There's Tarmoh and Felix. Who gets the 3rd spot?
Whoa.
Wow.
It's the torso that counts, of course.
And it hasn't come up on the computer yet, so clearly they are looking at that photo. And it is Jeneba Tarmoh who out-leans her training partner. 11:07 for both, Tom. And I talked to Allyson Felix recently, and she said, listen, Jeneba Tarmoh is a huge talent, and we're so impressed with what she's able to do in practice. Well, Tarmoh comes and pulls a huge upset by 1/1000th of a second.
You said it could be decided by thousandths of seconds, and the last spot on the U.S. Olympic team was decided by 1,000th of a second. Tarmoh over Felix.
That's why you got to get your hands off that line, because the difference of an eyelash can mean the difference between 4th and not making the team like Allyson Felix, or Jeneba Tarmoh making her first ever Olympic team. In fact, all 3 of these team placers are making their first ever Olympic 100-meter team.
Carmelita Jeter, though, the world champion, winning it in 10.914.
And Carmelita Jeter, who started out of lane 6. There she is in 6. But the person with the best start was lane 4, Madison. Look at Tianna Madison in the orange and black. She is in the lead for most of this race. Now here comes Carmelita Jeter to just out-lean her at the line. And Tarmoh and Felix dip for the line, and by 1/1000th of a second, Jeneba Tarmoh, the former Texas A&M Aggie, makes the U.S. team in 3rd, with Madison 2nd, and Carmelita Jeter, the world champion, now headed to the Olympic Games as well.
And so Carmelita with the reaction to leading the U.S. team to London. Official results in the women's 100-meter final. Carmelita Jeter 10:92, Tianna Madison 2nd, and Tarmoh over Felix. They had the same time in hundreds, just by 1,000th of a second.
Carmelita, defending world champion, now Olympian. What do you think about this moment?
You know what, I'm so blessed right now. Before I came here, my dad told me that God had a plan for me, and I believed. I knew I was going to come out here today and compete well. It was a great field of women, but I knew God had a plan for me, so I'm on my way to London.
Let's talk about this season. You had a couple of defeats early on. We were wondering what was going on with you, but you really brought things back into the type of running that we saw. How did you get the season back on track to get you to this moment?
You know, I had to pray on it, talk to my mom, my dad, talk to my coach. We just had to all get back on the same page. I was doing a lot with photo shoots and everything, so I was a little tired, more tired than I should have been, and we had to just smarten up and say, hey, this is what the plan is. We got to go back to what the plan is. All that glitz and glamour, we can do that later.
All right, well, the world awaits you in London. Congratulations, Carmelita. And Jeneba, this is your first Olympic trials, and now you're headed to London. What do you think about this?
I'm very excited. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do. All I know is that I've been praying so much about this. I've been repeating scriptures. I want to say thank you to my coach. Thank you so much, Bobby.
All right, congratulations, lady. We'll see you in London.